Hello twin flames, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please do like and subscribe below. So we have a very strong 22222 portal coming up on 22nd of February 2022, and in this reading we're going to look at the energies specifically for twin flames, how it's affecting the collective twin flame community. We're going to look at divine masculine, divine feminine, and then we're also going to look at the relationship, like the connecting energy between the both of you. This is a general reading, so please only take what's specific to your situation. Twin flame relationships are divinely protected. You will be divinely guided if you're on that journey, and your intuition or your spiritual team can help you filter out what's meant for you and what's not. So keep that in mind. All right, so let's start by looking at, and this could resonate for about 30 to 40 days after the portal as well, so from 22nd of February until like 30 or 40 days after that. But we just want to have I just wanted to do an energy check to see what sort of changes, activations, what's happening for twin flames with this portal, because it's quite a strong portal. It's very rare. It's angel number portal, if you can call it that. It's 222 energy. And 222 for twin flames is quite significant. It's about partnership, it's about unconditional love, it's about positivity, coming back together. So hopefully it does something good for us. Anyway, so let's start by looking at the divine masculine. What is the overall energy of divine masculine at this time? Towards this twin flame connection, towards their divine feminine. What is the overall energy of divine masculine with this portal? Okay, a 10 of cups kind of jumped out. So but we have Knight of Wands. Okay, cool. So I feel the first thing that I'm hearing is that divine masculine is coming into their spiritual awakening. Not exactly awakening, but I feel like their spiritual understanding for some of you. This is not the King of Wands, it's still the Knight of Wands. So it's like the first step of that. Maybe if you thought that your divine masculine is not at all spiritual, they just don't understand this connection, I feel like it is starting to happen. They're starting to get activations in their spiritual body, like their that transformation is starting to happen with this portal. Okay, let's see what's happening with the divine feminine. Also, I feel like if there's been some stagnancy in the divine masculine's life, and remember, we're not talking about genders, we're talking about energy. So if there's been some stagnancy, I feel like there's some sort of movement coming in. There's some sort of movement, and there's spiritual activations happening in the divine masculine. What is the overall energy for divine feminine? Okay, so we have the 5 of Wands. Okay, I feel the divine feminine at this stage is struggling with some sort of inner conflict, and being a divine feminine myself, I totally vouch for that. But there is an internal conflict about, I think there's just collectively there's been because there's been a lot of activations in the divine feminine in the last 1 year. A lot of activations, and there's a lot of empowerment, a lot of activation in the solar plexus chakra. So maybe there's just an internal conflict of should I stay, should I leave, what is this, what is that. Like, I think it's just the final stage before surrender, but there's a little bit of confusion, there's a little bit of back and forth, back and forth. I don't see this as like an actual conflict. I see this more as like overthinking on the divine feminine's part. Let's see what shadow energy is the divine masculine completing or coming out of, or sort of it's the most prominent or significant that's coming to the surface for the divine masculine. What shadow energy is the divine masculine working on? This portal. Okay. We have revenge. Okay. So I feel that for the divine masculine with the revenge card, and it's number 23, which is 5. Again, 5 is all about change. It could be that the divine masculine had some anger, some built up anger. Maybe they had some ego. I'm hearing their ego getting in the way, their pride getting in the way. They thought, okay, like. And I don't think this is just for divine, their shadow towards divine feminine. I think maybe in general they might be very spiteful, or they might be very like they just want to, if you hurt me, I hurt you, or before you hurt me, I'll hurt you. That kind of an energy, maybe some self-sabotage energy. That is what is coming to light for them, and that is what they are working on, and that is what they're healing with this portal. Let's see what's coming up for the divine feminine. We have peaceful among thorns. Okay. I feel like with the divine feminine, with that 5 of wands, again, it's like of course this I don't know, this twin flame journey, maybe separation, maybe whatever happened here, this conflict, whatever is has been quite heavy for the divine feminine, but I feel like she is numbing out at the moment, and that is what she is. Maybe she's been bottling up her emotions, maybe she's not been facing it, maybe she's trying to just distract herself, but twin flame relationships don't work like that. And I'm hearing a lot of purge is coming for the divine feminine with this portal, because those thorns are starting to get a bit much, and that pain is starting to come up. And the reason for that is so that it can be purged out, so that the divine feminine stops running from her own pain, finally sits down and faces her fears, faces her pain, faces her inner child woundings, all of that. And it's a time to heal and release those, purge those, okay? And it's number 26. So number 8, which is infinity, which is all about like movement. It's considered to be a very lucky number, so I think it's finally time for that to move out of divine feminine system, to purge. Okay, for the divine masculine, maybe 23rd of Feb might be significant in terms of this shadow energy, and 26th might be significant for the divine feminine. Okay, let's see what activation is coming to the both of them. Okay, what activation is coming for the divine masculine? What activation is taking place for the divine masculine with this 22222 portal, please? Divine masculine and twin flame connections. Yeah, that's like too many. I asked for one. Okay, sorry. coming for the divine masculine and twin flame relationship? Okay. Empowerment. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we all are connected through the same source. Okay, so the divine masculine is getting an activation in their solar plexus chakra, so their fire chakra here. Okay, and maybe this revenge is like, like I picked up on that energy that I hurt you before you hurt me, that self-sabotage energy. Maybe that comes from self-worth issues. Maybe they don't think they're worthy of unconditional love. Maybe they never thought that they were worthy of achieving their goals, going after their goals. They just didn't feel empowered. This goes back to, like with twin flames, it goes back to your childhood issues, your traumas, your wounding, all of that you need to heal. And coming into union or even meeting a twin flame triggers all of that. So I feel like they're getting a solid sort of empowering energy activation in the solar plexus chakra to release those abandonment, rejection issues, to understand their worth, and to also to feel empowered to manifest this twin flame connection in their life, to manifest their divine feminine in their life. Okay, let's look at divine feminine. What activation is coming to divine feminine? Come on. Okay, actually we've got 3. I need one. Okay. Soul time. The frequency of soul time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporeal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. Wow. Okay, cool. I feel like the divine feminine's understanding of twin flames and her is being restored in a way. Like I said, that I feel like the divine feminine has been a bit in denial or being a bit avoidant right now because it's too painful for her, this whole connection, and usually is more painful for the divine feminine. But I feel like there's this I feel like the energies are going to play out where she's going to it's kind of going to reaffirm to her that this person is like their divine masculine, is their twin flame, and they are in a twin flame connection. And when you first find out about your twin flame journey, like the first time you find out that you're a twin flame, I feel like she's going back to all of that information because she's going to understand that this is a soul-based connection. She cannot run from it, she cannot avoid it, or she cannot, I'm not saying that she's the runner, I'm saying that she's running away from the pain it is causing her, and she just wants to kind of get rid of that pain, kind of get rid of this connection. And she's like, no, I don't want this. She's trying to detach from her twin flame, but I feel like it's all going to come back to her with the I'm hearing that the first information divine feminine got about being a twin flame, the initial information she got, I feel like she's going to go back to that in some way. And there's a lot of purging happening, obviously. I feel like she's going to become more soul based. There's some ego death happening for the divine feminine. Okay, let's quickly let's look at the relationship together. think we've done enough for the divine masculine feminine. Okay, what's happening with the twin flame connection with the divine masculine, divine feminine? Connected energies, please. What's happening with the twin flame connection, the connected energy? What is this 22222 bringing for the twin flame connections, the connected energies between the divine masculine and divine feminine, this relationship's journey? Okay, we have King of Cups. We have Princess of Gems, Six of Pentacles, generosity. Okay, we have the Fool. And we have Nine of Swords. I'm hearing a new beginning. After all of that anxiety, that disappointment, I feel like a new leap of faith is coming in for most twin flames. Balancing out of energies. But let's see. Okay, let's pull the oracle cards quickly. You can skip this part, but some people like to see their cards being shuffled on camera. So what's this portal bringing for twin flames, please? The twin flame connection, for the twin flame journey. Peace. I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Purpose, I know what I'm here to do. There's regret at the back of the deck. I feel that's significant. I'll take that. Put it here. Okay, what else? Quickly. What is this portal bringing for the twin flame connection? What is the 22222 portal? The energies. Okay, we have 3 actually. We have, oh yeah, a new start is coming. New moon. Be bold and make the first move. The answers you need are coming. Okay. Right. Release your ex and passion. Give me one more. You deserve love. we also have very soon after separation. Okay. Right. I feel like there's going to be a purging, a big time purging of all the negativity, all the anxiety from this connection. All of the negativity from this connection is leaving behind. There's communication coming in. There's communication coming in. I feel very strongly that this piece resonates with the divine masculine and purpose is for divine feminine. I think the divine masculines till now has been in a very defensive survival mode sort of energy. They've been very guarded. I think they've had a tough time being open and vulnerable. They've been running away from their feelings, and I feel like there's this significant activation. They are both running away. If you can see it, it's clearly mirroring. They're both running away, but in different ways. So the divine feminine is running away from the pain. She's running away from the heartbreak divine masculine has caused her. She's running away from the reality of this connection, that it will not leave, like this is a part of her soul. Okay. And the divine masculine here is running away first from the divine feminine, and then from his own feelings, his heart, his soul, his true emotions for the divine feminine. Because he clearly has a lot of passion for her. He has so much love for her, but he doesn't feel grounded enough, or he doesn't feel empowered enough to manifest this connection or to have someone like the divine feminine in his life. So I feel like with this portal, there's an activation coming to the divine masculine in his heart chakra, where he's finally releasing the negative energy, releasing all of that stubbornness, that shadow, that anger, that defensiveness. Those walls are coming down, and he is I'm hearing calming down, like he's going to calm down. He's been in this energy of being very, I feel like his swords are up. Like I'm being shown swords. Like, you say something to me and I'm here with my sword to just cut you off. And I feel like his defenses are coming down. With the divine feminine, where she's been running away from the reality of this connection, she's being brought back to, like I said, the first time she found out that she was a twin flame, all of that information, that there is a purpose here, that that they both actually are in this connection for a reason, that there's a purpose to this relationship, to this twin flame connection, and it goes beyond the human version of love. Okay, it goes beyond what we write and what we see in movies or in like books and stuff like that. This is soul based. This is for your soul growth. This is your soul buddy, like this is one person in this entire world. And I'm saying that from a human perspective, because we are in a human body after all, so we need to look at it from that perspective as well, that this is the one person in this entire world who matches your frequency, who reciprocates that frequency, who is the same frequency, who is sort of you. You can find yourself in them and they can find themselves in you. And there is a reason behind this connection. That reason is soul growth, your growth, bringing you to your power, bringing you to your removing that veil of forgetfulness and all of that. And it might be different in terms of timing for the divine masculine and divine feminine when they come into the understanding of this soul mission, this growth, the spiritual gifts, the all of it, of this connection. But it has a purpose to serve for both of you in this human life while you are here as humans. Okay. And I feel like divine feminine has forgotten that because it's just so painful for her. I'm feeling numbness from the divine feminine because it's so painful. She doesn't want to deal with it. And I'm feeling ego from the divine masculine, that this is not how I know life to be. Life should be according to me. I should be able to control. I've been hurt before. I have my walls up, things like that. But I feel that there's regret on both sides that this did not work. now again it is mirrored, but it could be different. Like maybe the divine masculine has regrets that they were so angry at the divine feminine, or they pushed her away, or they self-sabotaged it. And there's a regret for divine feminine. It's like, maybe, why did I, why did I try to push these feelings away, or something like that. This is a collective reading. It will resonate differently. But I feel like with this portal, the divine masculine is getting over that shadow energy, coming into their empowerment, finding peace, and the divine feminine is understanding the purpose of this connection. Overall, I feel like there's a new leap of faith coming. There's a balance coming. There's a lot of love, obviously, unconditional love. Of course, that's what twin flames are all about. But I feel like there's a new start coming, a new leap of faith. Those trust issues are being left behind. A new beginning, a new start, expression, the answers that are meant to be heard, meant to be said. All those questions are being answered. There's so much passion. All of that negativity from the past is being released. All of the people that have hurt you, all of the baggage, the wounding, all of that from the past is being released. Everything that hurt you, gave you anxiety. I feel like this portal is opening up the door to purging. There's a lot of purging I feel that's going to happen. So if out of nowhere you feel like you're just crying, and you're remembering something that happened to you when you were 2 years old, just remember this is a lot of purging that's taking place at this time. I feel like with the be bold and make the first move, this I feel is divine masculine's energy. That because divine feminine is right now in a passive energy, and divine masculine is more active. So I feel like the divine masculine is going to initiate this conversation, maybe bring some answers and initiate a new start, because with their empowerment, they know that they deserve love, and they feel that the divine feminine deserves love as well. They both are understanding that they are worthy of love. Like they both are coming into their power. They both are coming into self-love, self-worth. Okay, and there's a lot of, obviously there's unconditional love and there's passion between the both of them. We are looking at the 3D energies. 5D energy, I feel like every twin flame journey is different, and it's just a matter of connecting to your divine masculine or divine feminine's higher self to get those answers. Like, that is so easily accessible to you. We are looking at what's happening in 3D life, like what's happening in your 3D physical life. And I feel like there's a new start here. I feel like there's balancing of energies, a new leap of faith, getting rid of all of that past anxiety, arguments, pettiness. All of the answers are coming, clarity coming, conversations coming. Okay. I also heard for some of you a marriage or a union for twin flames. So take it how it resonates. All right, let's pull some channel messages from the divine masculine to divine feminine, and then from the divine feminine to divine masculine. So, and again, we're not talking about genders. These are energies. So if you're a female but you resonate as a divine masculine, then you pick that side. Okay, so Spirit, if the divine masculine could be 100% honest with the divine feminine right now, what would they say to them? What messages does the divine masculine have for? Okay, they have a lot to say to you. I'm sure for some of you, maybe you could be in a no contact situation, because the cards are flying out everywhere. They do have a lot to say to you. There's a lot being unsaid from the divine masculine side. Okay, let's try it again. What would the divine masculine say to the divine feminine right now if they could be 100% honest? What would the divine masculine say to the divine feminine right now? What would these twin flames say to each other? What would the divine masculine? Okay. We have, I want to tell you how I feel. Yes, I figured that. Um, the timing just wasn't right for us, and I wish I could share my good news with you. Okay, let's have one more. I feel like we should have one more. The divine masculine, say to the divine feminine, you could be 100% honest with them. Okay, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. And being twin flames, I'm sure divine feminine, you pick that up. Or if you're the divine masculine watching, know that your divine feminine will pick that up, because with twin flames, that happens. Like, you pick up on each other's emotions. Okay, so what would the divine feminine say to her divine masculine if she could be 100% honest? Okay, we need to let each other go. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I love you. Just being near you is intoxicating, and I feel you leaving me behind. Okay. All right. I feel okay. So we have 5 messages from divine feminine. So let's have one more for divine masculine. Give me one more message. What would divine masculine say to divine feminine if he could be 100% honest? Okay. I left when I saw you with someone. Right. So I feel like for the divine masculine, with I left you when you saw with, this might not resonate with everybody, but there's again that self-sabotage energy. I feel like they hurted you before you could hurt them. That's been just the theme of this divine masculine. They hurted you before you could hurt them. And maybe this is just in their head that you would hurt them. Maybe you didn't do anything to hurt them. But yeah. And I feel like they really want to come and speak to you. I really think, and I feel that they will soon. I feel like they will. They're just in that, they are in a transformation right now, and I feel like they will come and speak to you soon. For the divine feminine, I think these two go hand in hand, where she says, I need to let each other go, and she's like, I hope that you can forgive me one day. I feel like that divine feminine has been in that energy where she's trying to let go of her divine masculine. She's trying to let go of the pain. She's trying to let go of this connection. And I feel like that's her regret now that she's coming into this realization that it's a soul bond. And honestly, maybe she's even thinking that it's mirrored. So she's probably thinking that she's feeling so regretful, like that she shouldn't have done that. There's obviously unconditional love. There's a lot of passion between the both of you, like I said, and it says, I feel you leaving me behind. So I think there's a lot of like missing each other, thinking about each other, and I feel this is divine feminine's fear that the divine masculine would leave her behind. Let's see what are the mutual messages between the both. I think this is really cool. That's why I'm pulling more cards, because I think this is really helpful, right? So let's pull 2 more cards. What are the mutual messages? What would they say to each other? What would the divine masculine and divine feminine say to each other? What are the mutual messages? What is the connected energy, mutual energy? What would they say to each other? Right. Okay, we have 3. I couldn't let you get close to me. It's time for me to heal now. I hid who I really am from you. Okay. So I feel it's healing time for both of you. You both understand that it's time to heal. And I feel like in some way or the other, there has been some sort of self-sabotage. And that's what you both are healing right now. And obviously, you both were not being your authentic selves. That's why there was this non-alignment and triggers and all of that coming out. But when you guys come back together, you're going to be your true authentic selves. You both are coming into your empowerment. You both are understanding the purpose of this connection. And I feel you're both healing right now. And once that healing is complete, I do see the divine masculine coming forward with some communication though. All right, let's pull one final message. Give me one final message for twin flames, please, with this 222 portal. tolerance. You appreciate other points of views because you sense the love in everyone. Okay, so I feel like you both are going to understand each other. And look at all of that green, that heart chakra activation. I feel like you both are going to understand where each other is coming from. There's going to be a perception shift. There's going to be releasing of all the negativity from the past and just finding a middle ground, really, between the both of you. All right, that was your reading. I hope that resonated for you. Please do leave your comments below if it did. And please do like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Lots of love and light. Bye-bye.